Wouldn't it have been easier to live inside of a woman's mind? To be able to tell what she's thinking about whenever you're there? Maybe in a perfect world, we could hear a woman's thoughts. In this world, we'll have to make do with signs. These signs speak louder than words ever could. Women make it known when they like you, even if they're trying not to show it. Tough spot? No. Just look out for these 9 signs, and you'll know exactly what she's trying to say. Number 9. Acting nervous. You have to be able to differentiate between a woman's personality and how she acts when you're around. Sure, some people take longer to open up in front of the new guy, but there's something about this woman that's just different, right? Think about it this way. Why does she suddenly act nervous anytime you walk in? Why is it that she's not looking your way when you're trying to talk to her? There's a clear tell when a woman's not interested. She'll probably say it out loud, but this isn't that. Not only does she want you around, but she's making sure that you know it too. Ironically, it's by acting nervous. Don't worry, you haven't done anything wrong. She just doesn't know how to act around you because she's giddy with emotions. This is a clear sign that a woman's interested, but it's too early on to actually act on the signal. You'll have to wait and notice the other 8 signs before you make your move. Number 8. Acting defensive. This might seem like a contradiction to the first sign, but it's not. It's actually the natural second step in recognizing that a woman likes you. At first, she didn't know how to act around you. She had a hard time comprehending her emotions, but now it's different. She knows she likes you and is acting defensive either because you haven't caught on yet or you're not giving her back the same energy. You are right to wait, by the way. Just because she's being defensive now doesn't mean you have to give her what she wants just yet. You'll have to wait a little longer. The thing is, right now, she just likes the thought of you, something new and shiny in her life. You have to make sure she really likes you, at least enough to be engaged in the whole situation. If you act now, you'll risk her staying defensive for a long time because she still hasn't fully come to terms with her feelings. Don't worry though, she will, and there are more signs yet to come. Number 7. The smile sign. The best way to tell if someone really likes you is to notice how their aura changes anytime you walk in. Some people have naturally inviting personalities, but this is different. Not only is she happy that you're there, but she's happy for as long as you're near her. Look at it this way. She was probably having an okay time before you got there too. And maybe she greeted you with a smile because that's the polite thing to do. So what's different here? That smile never left her face. She's been giddy ever since you sat down. Her whole demeanor changed because you were there. She's not just being polite by smiling. She's letting you know that she enjoys the fact that she's with you at the moment. It's a telling sign, that's for sure. But some people have a hard time separating the I like you smile from the I'm just being nice smile. There are more signs, and they're a lot more direct. Number 6. Attention grabbing. When she sees you, she acts in a way that demands your attention. This might be something elaborate as being the most entertaining one of the bunch, or something a lot more subtle, like saying something witty from time to time. In either case, she's making it clear that she wants you to focus on her. It doesn't get any more obvious than this. She likes you. She likes who you are and your personality enough to try to find something about her that you'll like too. Why is she trying to be the life of the party? And why is she trying harder now that you're here? She knows that it's the best way to get to engage more with you. If she has your attention, she'll be the one you talk to the most at the table. All it takes is that first attention-grabbing antic, a joke, an icebreaker, anything that has you looking directly at her and talking to her. Good job. She likes what you present and is willing to work for you to like her back. Number 5. Shifting body language. Body language experts have been saying it for years now. Your body language screams louder than anything. You might be completely silent, but your body language would help convey an entire story. That's the case here. Next time you're around a woman you think likes you, stop and take note of her body language. Where are her feet facing when she talks to you? Is she crossing her arms or not? This might seem insignificant right now, but where are your feet facing when the two of you talk? You know the answer. They're facing her. That's a clear sign, by the way. It means that your attention is wholly toward this one person. It's things like this, something that seems like nothing, that gives you such a strong indication of whether a person likes you or not. What about crossing your arms? It's a sign of impatience. If someone has their arms crossed when they're around you, it means that they're waiting for the conversation to end. Take it as a sign that they're not interested and move on. However, if her arms are relaxed and her feet are facing you, you're someone she likes and wants more of. Number 4. Always sitting next to you. Where does she sit when you're there? Where does she lean when you're close by? Have you ever thought of this before? Maybe you feel flattered that she's standing close to you or sitting next to you. Maybe you think it's because she couldn't find space elsewhere. That's not true. She chose to be right there with you because she likes you. Not only is she comfortable around you, but she likes your presence enough to want to stick close to you. This might be misinterpreted as a sign of someone just being next to a familiar face. But look around you for a moment. She could have been next to anyone right now, yet she chose you. There's gotta be a deeper meaning, and there is. She likes you, and she wants you to know it too. You'll also notice that whenever she's next to you, she starts to mimic your body language. This is easy to catch on, and you can even have a little fun with it if you want. When you sit cross-legged, she does too. When you place your hands forward, she does too. And my personal favorite, when you lean in, so does she. Number 3. Remember the little things. Most men tend to stay back and hide their feelings because it's hard for them to differentiate between someone who likes them and someone who's just being polite. It's pretty easy to get caught in the middle of the two. To the inexperienced eye, signs that show she likes you might just be the signs that she's just a good person. It's time to recognize the clear signs that she's giving off, the ones that showcase her attraction toward you. It's also time that you take the hint and move forward, remembering little things about you. Now, it doesn't get any clearer than this. She remembers things like your favorite color, how you like your coffee, and whether you're a morning person or not. Things that you say in passing just to make conversation, something you probably don't even think about that much. So why does it matter that she remembers these things? Simple. She's showing you that you have her attention, all of it, whenever you're around. By reminding you of these little facts about yourself, she's trying to hint that she likes you enough to care about seemingly insignificant details. It doesn't get any clearer than this, but if you really want to know, these final 2 signs are enough to confirm your suspicions. Number 2. Hair play. You must have noticed women playing with their hair whenever they're talking to someone they have a crush on. Try to examine this around you. Observe 2 people you know have a thing for each other. The woman will always play with her hair. Now let's break down to the root cause of it. She's so engaged in the whole conversation that she's disassociating from whatever's around her. This means that she's picking up a subconscious habit. The most common one is to play with her hair. It's really that simple when you break it down. Hair play is one of the most telltale signs of when someone likes you. It gives you all that you need to know. Number 1. Looks good for you. Women will always look good no matter what. But have you noticed this one particular woman dresses up a little nicer than ordinary whenever she knows you're going to be there? Try to show up unannounced sometime, and you'll see that while she still looks amazing, her best shines through whenever she knows you'll be making an appearance. What's that all about? Well, she wants you to notice her. We tend to engage more, make conversation with, and just feel more comfortable with someone we're physically attracted to. It's common knowledge. And she's utilizing the fact to get you to talk to her. She likes you, it's obvious. And she's trying to make it even more obvious. At this point, it's not a hint anymore. It's a clear sign in your face. And now she's waiting for you to make the move too. What do you think are some clear signs that a woman likes you but is afraid to show it? Let us know in the comments. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more.